So I had in mind today to do a video on something completely different, but given the circumstances of how I've been feeling and a conversation with a friend and this car alarm not stopping, I decided to do the video on acceptance. There it goes, it stopped. I waited forever and it just didn't stop. So I was like, well, I guess I have to accept that this is gonna be in the background. And I wanted to do it before it got too dark outside, so go ahead and start. So, acceptance. And when I talk about acceptance, I'm talking about it in a way of accepting your own abilities and limitations and triggers, and being mindful of your space, and how you kind of navigate that. So I usually try to do videos when it's light out, but the last 2 days I've been completely wiped out to the point where I'm just on the couch and I can't move. I'm so tired. And that's because I've been doing more things. I'm by myself, so and that's overdoing it for me. I went to the grocery store and I got one bag of groceries that I needed, and I just was done, and that's a hard thing. I've been really good about it, I think, for the past year or so, about accepting my limitations and where my body is, and learning to express those to other people, the things I need help with and the things that I can and can't do. But the past couple of days, just having so many things to do and not being able to do them, not having the energy, and just not physically, mentally being there to do it, it was really frustrating, that these tiny things just wipe me out. And like I said, while I've been good, I feel like, about accepting everything that's going on, it took me 2 years almost to accept this, and to accept that it's not something that's gonna go away and just get better and the doctors will know what it is and give me something that I'll heal, so I'm still in that process of accepting, like, this is my life and it's gonna get harder, and I have to really learn how to manage my time and my energy. And that's really hard, especially when you have people that want to do things and want your energy. You have to really set those boundaries, and you have to be okay with that. And a lot of times people with things like mental health issues and physical limitations aren't good at that, or they weren't good at that before they had to learn how to set them and how to accept that that's how they are, and that might be part of the reason why we have these hi pumpkin, why we have these issues, like, maybe that's part of the learning process. Maybe because we've had a hard time asking for help, admitting we need help. Maybe you've always been the person that people go to, so you're not used to going to other people or setting boundaries, telling people no. And I've found that this is the pattern. And so these illnesses or issues present themselves to teach us how to set these boundaries and how to accept limitations and how to accept help from other people and to accept that we need it. And that's okay. You know, that's actually a sign of healing and growth and a way of acknowledging what you need and becoming a whole person. Humans aren't meant to do everything on their own, and we have been taught by society that we're supposed to be strong and independent and do all these things, and you know, asking for help is weak, and that's the opposite, and that's putting so much pressure on us and creating anxiety and depression and even distance from people. Like, we aren't in those communities where we have tight-knit support group. We don't have help. You know, we're not taught to ask for help. And so accepting it and learning that that is actually a really healthy thing to do, and it is a really good sign. And you are healing when you're asking for help and you're setting boundaries and you're accepting your limitations and your needs. You're accepting that these things cause you trauma and that these things cause you your triggers, you know. You're accepting that and you're expressing it. And so you are healing. And I'm accepting that my dog is barking. Dozy! It's getting dark.